video. Thought I was on another channel. Yeah, it kind of went out a little bit. Had to go down and move to another spot. People kind of gang stalking me and stuff. So, you know, when I say gang stalking in person, you know, they doing it online too, but in person, they just can't help it. That's when the lower frequencies kind of send their little minions to your ass and shit and try to follow you and see what's going on. Yeah, which is just life. Shit, I get it all the time. You know, you must be doing something right if they gang stalking a bum. You can't gang stalk a bum. Hey, especially if you got money and shit. They're like, God damn, what the hell is he doing? They send these people to me and ask me questions. What's this? When you do this? How is this? What's your routine? You know? And it would be cool if a mother threw me some bread. I'd probably answer some questions like an interview, but it feels like I'm like being interrogated and shit. So, yeah, gang stalking, spiritual attacks, all of this stuff, man. We're gonna get into it. Let me go ahead and get my fruit, man. Let me go ahead and get my fruit, because I got some more apples. Oh yeah. Couldn't go over to my other spot because people's already waiting there. They know I kind of go there at a certain time, like this time, at the birds, you know what I'm saying? And the birds like to chill with me, so. But my birds weren't there. I turned the corner, I see the little girl that wanted to sit next to me. Sometimes I don't like the company, but she think I want the company to sit there. She sit right at my spot. Then I got a whole line of so-called bums and shit. They doing meth and everything. They be watching me feed the birds too, but they under the shade because it's kind of sunny. You know, King Kai, what's happening? This is what they call Kai. When I heard the name Kai, they call it the water and shit. So anytime you see the word Kai, they got Kai restaurant over there and stuff like that. But I'd be like, oh yeah, so you know, you're a NAGA. That's what's up. They'll be like, damn. Out here they call me Kalani. So you know, oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Getting it in. You already know, bro. Yeah, I'm jumping into that spirit game, man, because it's real tight, you know, because it's really what we're doing is we're just blending in the flesh and the spirit and the cosmon, you know, the arc of cosmon. This is what we're in right now. This is the time that Most High has been kind of like raising us all forth for this point. So it's going to be on. So now my part is to come into the game. Let me wipe my little what you call it off. That water responding, boy. Feeling good too, man. But I'm only sitting in the sun. Really, I'm sitting in the sun to get this energy, but it's to keep mugs away from me. That's really what it is. Because they'll come and sit up right next to me and act like nothing's wrong. But when I see I'm sitting in the sun, I look up, they just be looking with them glasses on like, they'll try to, you know, invade my space. You know what the narcissists do. They want to, you know, you set a little boundary. I set a quiet boundary, a silent boundary. But they'll come up and try to, come on, honey, let's go walk up here. She like, here you go with that shit again. You know cockhold is real. You know what I mean? Let's not act like this shit ain't real, man. I don't think sisters too much sitting back. You know what I'm saying? Got some boyfriends that's into cockhold on their own. Like, baby, just call somebody over here and do this. Nah, I don't think it is. So it's a lot of things that we're facing that we're bringing into light right now. And, you know, the spell work is one of them, especially if you know, you're doing work on yourself. You're going to get that spell work on your ass. I know, right? My daggone camera is off the chain, P. I know. So they can, yeah, you already know. Exactly. They being used, stuff like that. You know? So that's how it is. I can't help the camera, it's the phone. If you don't want to watch, it's okay. Shit, you know what I mean? You ain't being forced to watch. So yeah. Well, meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and get in a piece of this apple, and we're gonna talk about this on the spell work too, babe, because it's tight. And that's what's happening to a lot of us, man, that we don't really know what's going on. And when we low on that light, you get affected by it. When we celebrating their Sabbaths and shit like that, we getting affected by it because they doing spell work on the real Sabbath day. And that's how they getting us. So this last one, when the Pope died, shout out to Remedy X, and shout out to You Know the Truth Now, 432 drop, all my knockers and all the swift messengers and the embassies putting in the work, G. You know, they know and understand that, you know, your kundalini, your sexual energy is the most important energy that we got going on. You know what I mean? Oh, what's happening? Peace. Can. Alright, so, you know, they know it's the best thing smoking, G. You know, they know you can do things with your kundalini that nobody else can do. And this is why they kind of like worship you, to idolize, devalue, and discard. It's supposed to be personality. So, with this spell work that's going down, especially with the Pope him dying at 88, we know there's 88 keys on the grand piano. It's a lot of little symbolism behind it, but it's all for your ass, nigga. Everything's to stop you from ascending. And when you got something in the world right now that's helping you to ascend, I'm talking about to get you all the way up so you can have something to look forward to in life instead of just going to work and coming home probably playing a video game or something because we kind of depressed. Nah, we can actually cultivate our happiness and our kundalini and shit and not give it away. Naturally, you're going to attract all the chicks, and that's cool. You can go out and have lunch with them and everything, but don't even have to have sex with them. They'll be wondering why you ain't doing that shit. And that's a good thing, because if they're thinking that you're wondering to do it anyways, they kind of hoping for you to be that way. But when they see that you ain't all the way and you can kind of be cordial with it, but you're not really showing it, but you can be cordial with it, that kind of draw up. She really want to just throw the power you at you right away. I'm like instantly and shit. Like, you like, hold up, baby, shit. I thought you was all good and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's something that triggers them when you be like, and I don't throw the word celibate around to chicks, because that'll run their ass away too, because they already want something anyways. They just talk, they already want it. When you be, I'm celibate, like, nigga, you celibate? Because, you know, they're trying to master their masculine, divine masculine energy. They going around hitting every nigga that they can hit right now. It's not no internet connection. So, hence, we got to go ahead and do our stuff. He said, bro, are you Goku, son? I don't know, man. Nah, I was playing with you. Let me take a bite of this apple. I'm grateful for my teeth. Them big old things. Like I was saying, boy, they ain't that big where they just stick out your mouth and shit. You know what I mean? But them big things, boy, they can't eat an apple. You ain't got no, you ain't got no goddamn no teeth. Fruitarian teeth too. You know, they flat. They not grinders and shit. We don't eat leaves all the time. We don't got 4 stomachs, so we can't digest a lot of leaf. Definitely can't eat meat, because we ain't no carnivore. Even though they try to call us carnivores, talking about in America, like, these niggas is cannibals and shit. Like, what? How can we be cannibals? We got 3-point-something million motherfuckers over here chilling. But when the motherfucking invaders came, we lost 3-point-something million motherfuckers down to 100-some thousand people. Who's the real cannibals, nigga? You know what I'm saying? They hate you eating fruit. I got the big YouTubers, man, they trying to copy right now. They feeling sad and depressed too. They like, damn, man, what I gotta do? These motherfuckers doing all kinds of shit, having surgery all on themselves. They're fucking their whole self up, man, their physical body. This fucking everything up. Trying to keep up with the Joneses, man. That's a narcissistic trait. And it's easy to be put under somebody's spell when you low in your life. Hence, you got them witches that be looking for niggas that got good light. Warlocks too. Men are warlocks too, man. They must hate you, envious too. So, if you out there in the world and people see you, people can try to do a spell on you anyways. Like, quick, little small one, light a candle on the nigga, whatever. I'm just showing you how to defend yourself. You can't just defend yourself saying some shit if you ain't got the light to back it up. Because it's gonna get deeper, G. Deep. Oh yeah, I had to go charge that phone up, y'all. It's tight. Is that later on? No doubt. Pardon me for the tune and stuff. Yeah, you know. And them beans, all that stuff gonna work, dude. It's gonna work. You ain't gonna even get bloated or nothing. Shit. Once your body's used to digesting this stuff, you know what I'm saying? I just sit out in the sun and just add more foods in, more fruits, you know. So I wasn't eating nothing in the daytime. I was really fasting, like, hold up, let me just fast. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm getting the energy of the fruit. And I don't even need much. See, it's another about a couple hours later, I'm getting some more apple and shit. Welcome. Oh yeah, that's what anything is. It's about money. Attention, really attention. But they ain't really getting paid just by your attention. That's really what it is. I got Thuggy Doves, you know they come over here to me. They weren't even over at my spot. I was trying to go to my other spot. I got all these, like I said, it's a lot of gang songs, a lot of dudes, man. They just sitting around, got their fingernails all painted. And I say, hey, and I keep it moving, but you can't say too much. I go to the gym in the morning, like they think I don't pick up on these energies and shit, like I'm low or something. I know before I even go in, I have to prepare myself. I gotta blow me a nice L and shit, smoke, meditate, maybe follow it up with a small bowl and shit too. And I'm ready to get my workout on and shit, whatever I gotta do for my workout. Once I go in, mothers be pussyfooting around a nigga and shit with the phones all down. You know how it is. If you working out, you really working out. You just like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But you got mothers that just only want to work out where you work out at. Like they came into the building, you see them coming to the building before they see you and shit. You already know, like, oh, boy, I thought you was gonna jump on my ass, motherfucker. That was a hawk coming up and shit. What's up, Thuggy Dub? How you doing, baby? Look at him. Hey. Just coming towards my face and shit. But anyways, though, you know, you see them come in the door, they come right to the machine where you at. Oh, you just came right here. When you got out the car, you thought to come to this machine as soon as you got out the car, huh? No, I don't think so. You look the same way, motherfucker, as you did 3 months ago. I know you ain't. But the ego's so big, they don't even know how to ask you questions. Some of them do. And them be the super rich ones who got a little bit more confidence. One of them asked me to stop me in the middle of the floor. This man was rich as hell. But that just made everybody look at me and pay attention like, they must know something about him. He must know something. I'm like, yeah, he's seen niggas before. He know what niggas is. Y'all don't know. You supposed to be asking me, motherfucker. I came on to train y'all. Because y'all need to know. Y'all out here running around on the street with their arms up looking like sissies and shit. Like, who run like that? Nigga trying to attract them motherfuckers running down the street. Chicks do that shit. Nigga, run up the hill. Stop running down the straight line. Run up the hill. There's so many hills here. Just run up the hill 4 or 5 times. You ain't gotta run that no more. You ain't gotta run no more. Good. Walk up the hill, nigga. You be good. These people, something else. So you don't break that fat? Yeah, down 3 or 4. Oh yeah, bitch. You gonna be ripped. You gonna be staying ripped. That's the thing too, is to be ripped, man, because you know, puffy and stuff, that's cool. Right now I've been eating a couple you know, some peanuts and stuff, so that's a little bit extra fat, or some sunflower seeds really. But that's a little puffy, but I can change it up in 2-3 days if you really want to. But the rip is where it's at. Whatever the dudes like, I guarantee you the women like it like times 10. They just letting you know how much the women are like it, they counterpart, you know? Oh yeah. You won't even be hungry and shit. You're going hard as hell for that workout. Like, bam! I don't wipe my foot off. Got oil in my eye and shit. I'm trying to get in my eye. And see, look, speaking of the side arm dude running now, y'all might see the motherfucker. He running with the side arm now behind the nigga. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing, man? You don't run track. I know you don't. Don't you know you run like this? As soon as your hands go up higher, man, that makes you go faster, dude. These people are something else, man. They know everything, but they ask all the goddamn questions in the world. That's why it's like, leave these motherfuckers alone now. Spell work. Chicks will do spell work on you. Witches will do them spell work on you. I don't give a fuck. If you look fine or if you seem like you got your mind and heart together, I don't give a fuck if you online or whatever. They'll just do it just for fun. These mothers are some low vibratorial shit. And if you low with them, you're gonna feel it. Especially if y'all are like the same land type shit, you know? Africans though, they do spell work all the time. I did a shoulder video. I gotta go ahead and put it up in the middle of editing that joint. How to get the back cuts. I couldn't even do them right. I got a little, like I said, I got some water on me right now, so I can't even see because the sun's so clear. I ain't even worked my shoulders out today. But I'm gonna hit them bitches off soon though, like tomorrow probably. I ain't even worked my upper body off. I've been hitting them legs, man. We're gonna go ahead and get in with them legs, man. When they act, chicks like legs. I mean, just dudes walking through with big ass quads and shit like that. That don't attract me, but I understand that a woman may like that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not for men. You know what I mean? So it's cool. I should show my bed, but if the sky's out, I should show my thighs. My thighs should be out. And chicks, they like the confidence when you sitting back with your motherfucking legs on your thighs out and shit. They're like, whoo. Listen, like, you know, the foreigners and shit, they'll walk right over to you and shit. And it ain't like you being horny or nothing. It's just like you're just confident. Versus someone who's cluster B personality, they just doing it to get attention. You just feeling, and they're like, yeah. They see me in the gym, they be like, and I'm not swole buff like these motherfuckers in the gym, but they be, run, this is Planet Fitness. I got sponsored for a Planet Fitness. I'm like, y'all walking through here like this is a lifetime fitness type of shit. Where you paying $160 a month. Talking to each other and shit. I'm like, hold up, man. You ain't gotta do all that. Just go ahead and get your workout in. The girls be standing around me and shit, but they be like trying to wait because they see the dudes standing around the knock and they be like, man, the fuck? But they see me moving around, I can see them before they come to me. And then they'll take their sweet ass time to set up on the machine or whatever workout equipment right next to me. Like they gotta put the glove on the ground, slam the glove on the ground. Gotta take a deep ass breath. Gotta go walk to the thing and get the little tissue and shit and make love to the goddamn piece of equipment before you even do something. I'm already post that 10. I'm about to go. You can have this bar. Sure. That type of shit I be on, baby. And the chicks gotta use them for like an armor. Because it's like I'm not using them like I'm not lustful, but they know how to stand around and nigga to keep these people away from them up, man. Cause they can see it themselves. They know, women know. They know, and they're not even lustful. They just really want to be muscular or healthy or whatever they own self. Because they look at men, they be like, damn, I want to get like that. Men don't look at women and be like, damn, I want to get like that. Maybe if you're gay and you see the ass, I want to get an ass like that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, men ain't too many men walking around here like y'all want to get like a woman and shit. You know what I'm saying? Women, they look at men and want to do that. Man, it's the sweetest apple just taking me forever to eat it. So I be making love to it. And I sit down. I see why. The gorillas be loving the hell out of their fruit when they sitting there. They be like, you be seeing them eating that shit, they be like, be like, damn, you be thinking when you eat fruit. You be like, maybe not thinking, but you just be like, I guess concentrating and mean muggers on and shit. Before you know it, they gonna make fun of you eating fruit. They made fun of you eating fruit before. They gonna make fun of you eating watermelon, man. That's fine. Watermelon got all the citrulline in it, man. That gets you all pumped up and shit. Like, what? I was saying that on that couple years ago video with watermelon. Then next thing you know, I seen a little YouTuber do a watermelon fast. I was like, yeah, nigga, I know. I ain't gonna do no watermelon fast right now. I ain't no competition. I ain't gotta go 30 days with you, then I know my own self, nigga. Now the YouTuber just now figuring out how to add in certain things. But the YouTuber was fucked up. They trying to do the watermelon fast and do me. I'm like, nigga, hold up, nigga. I had to learn how to eat this shit. I had to learn how to eat fruit. You think you just gonna run here and eat fruit and run here and work out like you did, like you was eating some chicken and rice and shit? No. He didn't know that. He didn't know that shit set his ass down like he was gonna die. I'm like, I was gonna help him and shit and say something, but I already know the motherfucker was arrogant. He had to team up with another YouTuber to do some watermelon shit. Try to be slicking, because I was doing watermelon for a while, you know, showing watermelon shit. They didn't have nothing about, they weren't talking about no watermelon, nigga. These YouTubers came together, I seen them all doing watermelons. I'm like, oh, they gonna pull out. I knew one of the slick YouTubers was gonna be like, oh, they go to yellow watermelon. Like, I didn't know nothing about no yellow watermelon. Oh, I raised my children up on yellow watermelon, fucking orange watermelon, fucking red watermelon, all that shit. He forgot, I'm 2 times grown. These YouTubers had to figure that out. I'm a YouTuber too, but I don't give them a name. But I know they doing it now. You know, I have to sit back and humble themselves. Now it's humble season for them niggas. They're like, you gotta sit. But you ain't got the lane for this. I don't give. For one, we would have been linked instead of trying to syringe style and covet something that you know is up on the rise. That's gonna be cemented in ether. It's gonna be the whole new norm in the future. You ain't had shit to do with it. In fact, the only thing you had to do with it, YouTubers, and I know they be doing it now, you had to show us the wrong way to do it first. Now we gonna get it right, motherfucker. So, and I know it's funny, and it's not really funny, but I can laugh because I know the hate that comes along with these mothers that be trying to little slick shit to me and shit, I be like, boy. Can't even hold a candle, my dog. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Well, for my life family, they off the chain, G, because y'all already know. I ain't gotta say shit. Y'all already on point. See, they seeing y'all talking about, yeah, I'm getting this, I got the tea brewing, I got they saying all that shit. Because remember, real hip hop don't got that many buys. You know what I'm saying? Like this is considered underground right here. What we doing over here, this is underground music, underground hip hop type shit. Like you gotta be on your shit to know some shit like that. Everybody ain't gonna be up on this quality. This ain't quantity over here. Like these motherfuckers, these niggas got millions of subscribers. But only get like, and I don't care about the views. They care about the views. I'll just say some shit just to say it, but these motherfuckers only get a fraction amount of that view. Not even 1,000 is plus. Why? The season's up, man. It's in the stars now. You know you could have complimented the motherfucker, but you wanted to go past. That's alright, I ain't sure. And all of them, Dr. Sabi, I like Dr. Sabi, but you gotta remember, I love my Islanders too. You know, they're starting to come into grips and they realize that the niggas is always niggas, right? We never hated on nobody. We was always entertaining dances. We had all kind of dances and shit. We was doing moonwalks in the 1930s and shit. Sliding across the floor, making new music every 11 years. You know, in Jamaica, there's only been like one type of music. Couple, 2 or 3, maybe dance hall and a couple of other things. That's cool. We love that. We love going out and see our family, the cons down there. But we wasn't supposed to get granted asylum, but we never really clicked. We never knew too much shit as far as like the tropics. We never stayed in the tropics. We stayed in the 4-season area, so we had to learn things 4-season wise. You know what I'm saying? Versus just being summer all day and every day. But you know, hey. I'm gonna finish this motherfucker. Hold on, like I was saying earlier, man, this motherfucker so damn sweet. Hopefully they ain't one of them Cinderella or Snow White apples, boy. But drinking juice though works. You ain't even gotta eat. If you drink a lot of juice, you ain't gotta eat. You ain't gonna wanna eat. If you go without eating for a long time, the true food would be tiring. I'm doing it now because I ain't been eating, so I can enjoy it. But drinking that juice, you're not gonna want to eat, man. You're gonna be like, man, it's exhausting. How many chews am I doing right now? A gang of them. I'm chewing with my mouth full to the thing. But it's a gang of chews though. What's up, y'all? They over there eating the apple too. By the way, my little area right here, there was a slide through here. It's called the House of God. I guess they only let me come right here. They only let them, because they see the birds. They're like, oh, that nigga's only come here. Adi, what's happening? Adi, it's good morning to you? Whoa. Moon is in Pisces. I know, like, where did that come from? In Vedic, it should be in Aquarius. They all play a role. Adi, I'm glad you came in and joined in, y'all. Straight out. I had a homie named Abdi, though. He was a Somalian. That mug was hard in them mugs, boy. Abdi was. Boy, you better not, man. That mother gonna roll on your ass, man. He never smiled. He was a Muslim, too, though. He was a hard one, though. They had homies that were Muslim, Hebrew Israelites, gangster Muslim Sunnis. Backpacks with the gats in the back of that motherfucker. I'm doing a lot on your ass. Alright, that was sweet, y'all. Pardon me. You know, I got many names. In Hawaii, I'm known as Kalani. To the Muslim brothers, I'm known as Rahim, merciful one. Yeah. Hey, wait up. Is it Amin? Hey, hi. Now we got some righteous ones coming into the game. say my Muslims. I always love Muslim people. I always love my Muslim families too, because it's naturally it's supposed to be a peaceful religion, you know what I mean? So they get bad flack about it in, you know, the media. But naturally, Muslims are just peaceful. Every time I used to do Ramadan with my I had Muslims that were Sunnis, even Sufis, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's a spot called Holy Land. They used to every Ramadan, they always, brother, break the fast up in there. Boom, we be eating with my Somalian brothers. They used to have this rice, the yellow rice with the raisins up in that joint. We all be sitting there with the brother. We break the fast. We eating with our hands, man. Eating with our hands, man. That's when you know you're close together, man. We used to do that back in the day. I did that. I linked up with a lot of brothers, so you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about like brothers from different nationalities. Even though I'm like black power, you know what I'm saying. But that just don't sit with my brothers. I guess I'm meant for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying. Versus just you know, the NAGAs and the Amaru, you know. But yeah, shout out to my Ethiopians and my Ethiopians too. They actually peace. I used to go to their restaurants and eat, and they women off the chain. They're some peaceful people too. They're Christians, but they're Christian in a different way. They're more peaceful. I used to go to their restaurants, man, where they serve you the food, raw food, you know what I mean? And you had they pretty girls that you eat with your hands. You gotta eat barehanded too. And them girls come over there, they pretty as I don't know what, serving your food, and they watch you eat. They put their hand behind the back, watch you eat and shit. They see you. They be like, that's how you make love. That's how they measure it. That's what it seemed like. But yeah, I used to go to those places to eat, man, more so than going to fancy restaurants, you know, because I know I'm getting a good ass meal. And when I ate fish, I'll eat like croaker they make. It's like a smoked fish. I used to eat that too. Be like shit, just like the Caribbeans and shit, yo. Or I go to the Jamaican spots, go to the vegetarian, vegan spots and stuff like that. Well, yeah. And I like the Chinese restaurants and shit, but they gotta be a buffet in order for me to get it nowadays, because I don't, they close that door too fast. I don't know what's going on back there. Oh man, got splashed. All right, most of I'm going ahead and jump on something else. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and jump back into the game when we'll be chopping it up about. Oh, I ain't that feeling far filth about it here. Let me get something for Thuggy Does, y'all, because they being patient. I can't just let them just sit here. They over here eating on themselves and shit. It's like, damn, nigga, you don't give us something? Look at them all over. They're like, nigga, you got something? That's greedy. That's greedy right there. Greedy finally got him a girl, man. That man was trying to holler at so many chicks and wasn't giving him nothing. He finally got a girl. I seen her, I was like, oh, you got a girl? He was like, yeah. She was over there like, you must got the thing or something, nigga. Nobody never messed with Greedy. I'm gonna show you how Greedy look. This Greedy right here. He's the first one that ever came up to me. So I called him Greedy. Come here, Greedy. It's Greedy. Look at his hair and shit. Like he got a toupee and shit on or something like that. Get off the Greedy back. I'm gonna turn it to hummingbirds in a second and shit fucking with me. But this is with the energy, man. I mean, I think, yeah. So that's like my way of recharging with the birds, basically. I knew it was gonna go out, you know, to be able to chill and you know, sit back with them. Because a lot of people around here, they're vampires in a way. That's why they sit next to you, because they know you got that aloha energy. Ain't that right, Thuggy Does? You know, I ain't got nothing in my hand. I'm just saying, what's up? You want to jump over here? Like, no, I just want to see what you're looking at. That's all. And animals, you're supposed to be communicating with the animals. Really, that's all you're supposed to be doing, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who's natural, just get out of nature and don't be overfeeding yourself. Even in Islam, they said that. I think the Prophet Muhammad said that too. I don't want to be like, yo, yeah, false Prophet Muhammad said that, but yeah, you know, that is false prophet. You know, he came from. But I don't mean that in a bad way for everyone who's like looking at it to be like, you know, big eye little you. But we got some correction going on in the world nowadays. But yeah, overeating would definitely take you away from the higher spirituality, higher spiritual nature. Look at a little bit. I'm gonna hook them up again. I got a crowd coming up in front of me, so yeah, I work my chest shining, man. I gotta work my chest out today. That motherfucker going, niggas like got the strides like, nigga. But we fruitarians over here. We ain't all aggressive and things. You ain't gotta be super aggressive. You just be chilling. That's gonna scare off the aggressive ass cannibals anyways and shit. Like, nah, nigga, we fighting back, man. He ain't gonna hunt us down. Don't move. Let's see, yeah, there they go. Hold on, y'all. And they only jump on my stuff, man. They don't jump on nobody's stuff. Come here. Come here, Greedy. Look at Gritty. Gritty is a cool looking dude. I don't know if y'all can see him. Gritty cool in the mud. Oh, Gritty left now. That's my other one. She's cool as shit. And they recharge you, man. They do, actually. Because like I say, the people out here, you know, if you're not on the right frequency, I'm talking about doing the right true Sabbath. I gotta say it like that. I know it sounds all extra, but true Sabbath, all this stuff lines you up. Eating the fruits, fasting, and all that stuff. You know, keeping your spirit clear, not feeding your spirit with horrible things. I guarantee you, man, that shit's gonna start. You're gonna start seeing yourself. You're gonna start feeling elevation. Dude. It's like you're actually cultivating the spirit now. You're not a punk to do that type shit. It's okay because you're getting up to the higher room now. Now you're gonna have your angels. They gonna whoop ass. They whooping ass right now. Ancestors whooping ass right now in America. Most I already said it. Talking about the Algonquins or the true Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? The Nagas and our cousins too. Man, we got our northern Native American brothers. So all of us coming together now. We was all under a spell. It was a big ass necromancy. They put a big spell on all of us. But now we're waking up, and the Most High is restoring it. And our ancestors is in those heavens wreaking havoc right now. See, there's not gonna be no savior that they call raising up. In fact, we're gonna purge the Most High. Our ancestors is purging them of the urge for them to have a false savior anyways, so that everybody can get in tune with the Most High Creator. That's what's happening right now. As I said, so as long as we do our part, cultivate the happiness, eat right and exact, don't really have sex at this time right now, because it's a severe spiritual attack. And under severe spiritual attack, ain't no time to have sex. If the bills is due, you ain't got time to be fucking. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You can't do it. Bills do, B. So this is really, you're going to get strong as hell. So just wait about a couple years, a year or so. This is the end, right? This is towards the end. You don't want to mess up now. But nice to meet you, bro. Where are you come from? Howdy. I'm from Mississippi. If you're still in the game, I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. That's on the mainland. That's the reason why they call it the mainland. It's the first. I'm from the Mississippian culture. If you got a chance to Google that, check out the Mississippian culture. All right, the true Mississippians. That's what I am. CHOCTAW. My name is Cheeks. See, we got high cheekbones. All right, y'all. Damn, we just hit it in the face like that. Yeah. Okay, this is my other homie right here. It's called Legion, right? He usually have a whole bunch of them with him, but since we got so cool, I just say, hey, come on, man. He gonna come too. He's like, man, nigga, I'm gonna come. I wanna be one of them. I got him on camera, so he ain't gonna do it. Here you go, baby. But he left all the homies, and the homies like, man, he always want to be with them and them dubs. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be with them niggas, man. He's crazy. All praise to the Most High, B. Any form of fashion, yo. Then you get that up. Then the prayers is answered. We're gonna be building about the correct way to pray. You know, I got those signs. We got those sciences too. And just, gearing everything around the true Sabbath, man. Having that to be the rest day. I'm talking about, like, if you work out every day. I used to work out every day. But if you work out every day and rest on the 6th day or the day that's a Sabbath, I guarantee you, man, all them energies you're gonna heal and reset. I'm in my close to my 50s now. You know what I'm saying? I'm close to the 50s now. And I'm telling you, this is what it do. I'm showing you. Actually, most I'm showing you. And I ain't playing around. I could have been taking all them steroids and making sure that I'm supernaturally, not supernatural, but making sure I'm super clean, corporeal clean, like I'm just like, ain't got a hair out of place. I could have played the role, like, and nigga, I got a crib somewhere. No, nigga, we straight up, we ain't got no crib nowhere. The crib is the earth, the tent is the firmament. I had to get to a spot where I can actually lay out and heal and breathe outside instead of being inside and closing the window and not having that good fresh prana coming into the lungs, brain, and all that shit. So this is a part of healing at the same time, And plus my family and them, I was holding their hand for a second. They thought they was probably holding my hand, but it wasn't that way. Now they know, you know what I'm saying? It's always been this way. I was a hands-on dad, a hands-on father, so I had to teach them. What I'm saying now, they see that I've always been living like this, and we've been blessed, and the Most High has always been blessing us under the grace. So now it's the new level now. So now we're doing this for the whole life family got to catch on now. Now it's gonna be a whole bunch of knockers, a whole bunch of men, born again virgins. oh man, that's gonna shock everybody. And then we're gonna come together. But watch out for the spell work and all that stuff, B. That's really what I wanted to chime in. I'm about to carry a probably hop off so I can eat the rest of my fruit. But that's really what I wanted to chime in on, because it's very this attack now is serious. I mean, anything can happen when you're in your low shit. They kind of hoping you be low. What's up, Swift? They're kind of hoping you be low, so that shit can work. Then you might have other people that may try to do the attacks on you as well. So in order to bypass all that, let's go ahead and detox. Let's go ahead and get focused on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And the other life family that's going to be coming into the game, they're going to be focusing too. We're all going to be on the same accord, whether we're all around the world, because there's faith that's in all around the world in every religion. And they're most likely going to be tuning in to self, to me. You know what I mean? In a bad way. Because you don't need a whole bunch of people just watching for entertainment, even though it can be entertaining. But the true living and the true faithists are the ones who are going to be paying attention, and that's the ones who are going to be watching. We all going to be sharing our videos, sharing each other, going to be sharing each other's stories, our testimonies, what we had to grow through. And I'm going to show you first on what we had to go through, what I had to go through, just to show that it can actually be done. And it's not like just shoot them up, bang, bang, and I had to live through that. You have to. It's coming up from scratch from attacks, spiritual attack. When you're first born, and how a mother didn't fall victim, and how the Most High had His hand over her, and through all those situations, like yo. And so yeah, we're gonna be tapping into the birth charts, stuff like that, so you can master yourself. So these people won't be mastering you no more. Like I say, the Pope has done. The Vatican's open now. The Vatican, the Vatican, that's open now. So now the souls, all that shit's up in there. All that shit's gonna be coming out of there, G. It's open, and all them people is open as released out into the world. It's light body, man. This is light body shit. So make sure you work out so you won't be stressed out and causing yourself all diseases, autoimmune disorders. Making yourself sick off of stress and your own manipulative thoughts. Make sure you cleanse that. And the only way we can do it is we be celibate for these seasons and eating right and exact and sipping them teas, and shit. Reading and learning and catching up on true information right now, studying. It ain't really a time for nothing else. This is a good time to be in. And you chose your side if you're chopping it up with me. And like I said, we don't need that much. We just need the quality ones to show. And it's on. And then everybody's going boom, boom, boom. And before you know it, it's going to hit like overnight because everybody's going to catch it. Certain ones, it's like, yo, because it's going to be more than just, hey man, that's swine up in them Starbucks or Starburst. You know what I'm saying? What? Monosodium glutamate, all that shit, how I used to do it with the chips and everything. It's going to be more than that. It's going to be the sex thing too. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to add it all together this season. All right, I love y'all, man. I'm finna get ready to hop up off of here. Feed little Thuggy Dubs. Gonna try to grab me a little bit of that dare business that Mary did you want to. That nigga swollen up out here right now and I ain't even working out, man. Ain't that about something? I only see my upper face, my older head, Now you see a certain way to keep the body smooth. You gonna be, man, you know what I'm saying? You might have your shoulders all cracking and shit. You gonna be fluid like, damn, nigga, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? And people be mad at that shit because you happy. Or you look like you're happy or something like that. You know how niggas know how to make people mad just by showing their happiness. Well, that's just for real nowadays, nigga. If you got, I'm out here, I got birds and shit landing on the nigga, bees landing on the motherfucker, they know that, okay, something's up. Yeah, well, I'm spreading all this happy to my family out there in the world because I'm focusing on self and the development of the tribe. And I think all of us is doing it too. So all our love is really going to each other. I know mine is going to y'all. So I know y'all gonna get blessed if I'm even thinking about you. That's why I like put something up in the chat. I know what's up with you. I know he is. If I think about it, I guarantee it's gonna happen. It's gonna be, you're gonna be blessed. And if you ain't got a bad heart, you know what I'm saying? Like an ill vibe, you're gonna get the blessing. Just notice when you get the blessing. You're like, oh, yeah, that shit did happen. It's, like I said, it's more than just me sending money to a motherfucker. Most High gonna send the spirits to your ass. They over here for that shit like, yo, look at this dude over here with the bird. And they just look, the bird's just nosy right now. They just trying to see. This is kind of wrong. Alright. It's hot. You motherfuckers can't even sit down in the sun. Nigga, I'm over here like smiling and shit. Y'all see I'm getting even more happier, motherfucker, because of the sun and shit, G. Once in a while, it's them little clouds, but that ain't nothing. It ain't gonna be rainy and shit. So I can go get me some weed, some fruit, some Mary Digital. Y'all hear me talking to you like regular, like we just regular. I'm gonna get some weed, get some herb and shit. I can't talk to you like one way, like I got the mask up. That's cluster B personality and shit. That's like, it's not pure. That's egoic. You know what I'm saying? We're not egoic over here. I'm on Pisces moon. I had to tell you that. So you can see, ain't no egos in that. It's just what it is, man. And then we're just gonna show how it's gonna be from now on out. And if they want to link up with it now, we can have some fun and bring the world and bring in the kingdom to the world, man. It ain't a boring place. It's gonna be happy. We having fun. We doing hair. We making music. We doing all this shit. We having powwows once again. We have a real big powwow. I want to have one out here. That'd be so dope. But you gotta get on that plane to get out here, cause it's like, we'll have one somewhere. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen real soon. It's gonna happen real soon. Everybody just gotta get their light to the crown chakra. This should be so exciting for all the knockers, man. If they can tune in, if you don't know, you can share the video or talk about a month and say, yo, man, this is bro talking about we do all this. Nigga, we're gonna be linking it together because we're gonna honor each other. We're gonna honor, or we'll know like what's right and what's wrong. You know, we're not gonna try to rub each other the wrong way. We're gonna be like how we used to be. Everything's coming back in order, but we got to do this shit first to chop us back up, and then we back and being cool. We got our own footballs, our own football leagues, our fucking whatever, man, flag football, baseball, all this stuff that we had before we started integrating like that, you know. And that's not a bad thing, but we wanted to integrate. It was our innocence. That's not a bad thing. But now when we integrate, it's gonna be a little bit more deeper. Everybody's gonna have psychological shit that they got to go through to make sure you're functionable and shit. If you're a different type of race, you know what I mean? But we're gonna have everything separated where it's gonna be cool. It ain't gonna be no hurt and harmful. But we gotta get through this hell right here to come out right. So this is where we at right now. I love y'all, man. Thanks for joining in. And shoot, make sure you get your fruits, berries, and melons in and shine, man. It's actually celibate season. Yeah. You say semen retention, but sacred semen, you know what I mean? Let the women, they gonna know that you value your shit. You ain't finna walk around and just, you know, they act like, oh, he just wanna must this and do that. And it's like, now they realize, like, oh shit, he really cares and shit. It's like, nah, ain't no time for games no more. Alright? So that's gonna force everybody to get up on their stuff. I love y'all. I'll be with you the next one. We won't get them workout bids, and I'm just chopping it up. It's the Aries month, so we just going ahead first, chopping it up. And that's what we're doing right now, so we can be able to get into a certain situation, a certain area where actually we can go ham and I can actually put things up and we can learn little things instead of me just coming off the top, just like that, you know. But today's wisdom understanding, which is the wisdom letter in the alphabet, which is the W letter, basically the wisdom degree in the alphabet, supreme alphabet. But in the supreme mathematics, wisdom understanding all being born of power. Power is the energy force, magnetism, of course. So in order to have your true power, you got to be wise to the understanding that you're getting either right now and to reality in the world and existence as a whole. So once you do that, you're going to show the world your true power. And that's how you're going to be able to show that understanding that you got from the Creator, which is you just look, listen, and observing and respecting and gaining this information or affirmation to internalize it to further inform yourself. And now you can do this forever. You ain't have to pay no money for this. This goes on for forever. You in spirit, you can come back and chop it up, not reincarnate, but chop it up and inspire your lineage to eat a certain way. Now you're passing it down. This is for forever. It's like that's why if you did sense of bread, it's like, boom, that's the blessing that comes along with it. But that's like, like nobody's begging on the corners like some of these people out here. They be begging on the corners and shit. Like you came out here to beg and shit. You don't have no gift or no talent or nothing. But then they want to be in close to be personality mode and point the finger and big eye little you type stuff. But nah, we don't do that this day. You know what I'm saying? We giving things the way that you can learn for forever. That's why shooting a blessing across is you'll get blessed again. We just keep the blessing going. That's what we do here. Like I do, you know, you give something to somebody, next thing you know, you walk down the street, somebody give you something. It's like they're not even connected. So that's how you know the spirit here is connected and shit. So I'm gonna take the spirit that's here with this lava flow and give it to y'all from out here. So make sure you continue to bless it on. Give somebody something. Don't just be expecting to get something from somebody and shit. Just give somebody something. And it ain't gotta be a bum on the street that you see that need the money or need the money to get something to drink. When you see that in America, most of them bums, if their brothers are black, they're on their own homeland and they're dealing with depression. So So yeah, a drink could be cool for them. You know what I'm saying? A little weed for them is cool. I'm talking about an individual that you know that's helping themselves, and you see that, hey man, they helping themselves. Let me help them. Don't be the opposite and see a motherfucker that not helping themselves and being in the reverse role in this world, and then help them. You further in helping them. You're not even really helping them. You're not even raising your grade in spirituality or your spiritual nature. You're lowering it now because this mug is not going to help itself with that. And sometimes that used to work for a season with certain people. But like I say, if you're in the mainland was looking from niggas, yeah, they're dealing with a form of depression. If they're old, give that man a drink. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's about to transition. Or for people who about to die who needs a drink, they do stuff like that. But if you see somebody helping themselves, try to help somebody else, it could be something else too. And that's not all the time people are looking for money too. They're looking for something that they can internalize and help, that they can help somebody, they can help them for forever, and they can help somebody for forever. Because remember, most I told you some shit that you can use for forever. So why short somebody else? You know what I'm saying? So have the great intent to do that and help somebody for forever. We all raise our grade and get to the highest heaven on earth while we in the flesh. So they can't touch us, nigga. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be with you in the next one. Peace.